You already know, guys, no days off. Got my lunch and behavior, outfit on because I got to go do the event. But what I wanted to say is I went to Whoopie Woo, and I also went on Sean Davy. I think I have also either grape tea or I have who is it? Voodoo Doll. I think I have their video. Not for sure. But you already know they're going to give us a banger each and every time. Now, Sean Davy Wave, this is just his opinion. This is not my opinion. He wanted to highlight both sides of Krishan. He wanted to highlight the good and he wanted to highlight the bad, because a lot of people will focus on the bad, and I will agree with that. A lot of people will focus on the bad instead of the good. But me personally, I don't see no good in Krishan at all. I see motive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she got a motive. I feel like everything she does is calculated. I also feel that she lies beyond belief. And Whoop-de-Woo will confirm how I feel, because she feels a little bit the same way. She also highlights the good, the bad about her. She highlights more bad. But see, this is the thing, guy. Who is really pulling the strings? Who is really telling this girl not to get this baby no help but pretend that she is? Who is really pulling the strings? Is it Sean Malone that's pulling the strings? Is it even Lisa Malone? Or is it her? Is she really the demonic person that we really see that's on this web that really don't care about Junior? Now, she's trying her best to get her streaming on, but all I see is disaster. Everything that this girl have is blow up bed. And why is Junior bed pink? That's a boy. That's a boy. Damien, that's a boy. So why you got everything in his room pink? Why is his stuff pink? I didn't understand that. He don't even have a room, guys. I don't even know why I'm sitting there saying his room when the boy don't even have a room. She turned the room that Junior was supposed to have into a studio for her so she can talk shit and have people at her house and pretend that she got stuff going on like Blueface. Her and Blueface are both the same, both calculated, both demonized, both disrespectful. Both. Blueface don't care no more about Krishan than Krishan care about Blueface. It's a narrative so they can keep up with this fake narrative that Blueface is the father, when Blueface made it perfectly clear that he wasn't. I got a little cliplet from that where he says nothing changed. Everything is still the same. Ain't nothing moved from left to right. It's still right there in the middle. I said I'm not the pappy. I'm not the pappy. But the case remains that Sean Malone, Lisa Malone, they're not being investigated. Why are they not being investigated, guys? Why is Sean Malone and Lisa Malone not being investigated? Why the whole Malone family not being investigated? Why Quell? Why they didn't pick Quell up? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, why they didn't pick up Ronnie's best friend? Because AJ did say that Ronnie and Krishan was always together, but she knows something. If you notice, you ain't heard Marsh, AJ, who else? Everybody that was in the circus, you ain't heard from them no more. It's like it was poof, be gone. Poof, be gone. Bino sat there and said that this girl let this boy fall on the bed, guys. Let him on the bed and said, oh, he okay? And ain't nobody came to Junior rescue. Junior still with the mammy. Now, what is wrong with Junior? What is his defects that is so bad that CPS don't want to touch this? Why is it that this girl, everywhere she go, chaos follow? Don't nothing good follow this girl. Nowhere she goes. Chaos. Eruption. She is not the art for God. She is not an angel for God. She is an angel for darkness. She's a Now, I am not going to keep on being long-winded. But what I'm saying is patterns. She straight said that she was going to hurt 33 and his mom. She also said that she was going to hurt Bino and go after his family. All these people are people that follow the Lord that she threatened. Now, how instinctive they are with the Lord and stuff like that? Didn't Bino mom have a church? Wasn't Krishan singing at her church? Yahweh, Yahweh. We don't know who that is. No way, liar. You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like no matter what, it seems like she has an audience like no other. And I pretty much think, I don't even think it's an audience. I think it's a lot of AI, because she does do a lot of AI pictures of Junior and a lot of AI videos of Junior. So I think that her audience are bots. And we're sitting here arguing and fighting with bots. I ain't got time to be arguing with no bot that got one subscription. And Ronnie said the girl knows how to use the internet. She knows what she's doing on the internet. She knows how to lie and have a lot of fake pages on the internet. So we know this. So all you got to do is like really listen to the language of how the person is typing, and you will see that is her that is typing certain things on your pages. But if you don't know her typing and how she typing, the algorithm of what she say and how she say it, you'll never detect it. Aren't y'all glad that we ain't dumb over here? To me, it's sad. Very unfortunate that we're dealing with this every day. This is unfortunate because you don't want nobody to talk about Junior, but you're constantly putting Junior on the web. And then they sit there and say, Junior do eat. If Junior eat, why is he not developing properly? If Junior is developing properly, he would not be so hunched over. He would not be sitting here. Come on now. Junior is about to be 3 years old. I said this before, and I'm going to say this again. What quality if Junior going to have if you never got the surgeries that he need to survive? What quality is Junior going to have if you never got the treatments? And we're talking about from the hernia. We're talking about from his club feet. We're talking about from everything. What quality is Junior going to have if he doesn't get proper medical care? What did Ronnie say? Junior is suffering every day. And we see it. We see it. We see it. She sit there, put him on for a little while. We still ain't seen her put his room together. But we sure see her stuff her face, guys, haven't we? Oh, yeah, we seen her eat. Oh, my God, we seen her eat. Embarrassing. Straight up embarrassing, guys. We done seen her play her family. We done seen her lie on her family. And then we also done seen her family came out and speak the truth about her, but nobody believe it. Y'all believe a damn near 30-year-old woman is the baby. Y'all believe that damn near a 30-year-old woman is the baby. This girl is about to be 30 in, you could say 3 years, because this year, 2026, is going by so fast. We're about to go into another year where Karan Kane has lost his life. Now, I had somebody on my page, sit there and say that they got the evidence that Ronnie family went and got the DNA test. Now, how true it is, I don't know. I don't have the evidence. But I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I pray to God produce it. Because if that child is Ronnie or not Ronnie, it still don't matter. Because Ronnie lost his life wishing and hoping to try to save a child. And seeing if he was the only Kane. He said, I am not. You know, it's so many people that's tired of the circus. They're tired of covering tired of covering Auntie Sam. So many announcers now, they just doing it just to be jokesters, and they don't see how serious this is. They don't see that a person lost their life, and if they do see that a person lost their life and stuff like that, why are they not? Why is the Baltimore police not taking this serious? A life was taken. You know what I'm saying? A mother lost her son. A mother, a sister, a auntie, a cousin, a grandmother. And the auntie came out a while back and sit there and say that if Ronnie is not the father, just do the DNA test and prove us wrong. Now, when that person came out and said that the family did a DNA test, I'm sitting here still tripping out. You know something? You know, I can't say that because people do a lot of shit in private. But he sit there and said that he had the proof. Well, he said he got the proof. Blueface that say that he got the proof that Junior not his child. Chris Shaw sitting here doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down, talking about Blueface is the father. We done saw clips on clips on clips on clips. And everything points out to the negative of the mother. Krishan was sleeping with multiple people. Krishan was not loyal to her cha-cha, guys. She was not loyal to her body parts. She was not loyal to the men that she was with. She wasn't even loyal to Blueface. Blueface. She wasn't even loyal to Blueface. She was not loyal to Blueface, guys. But you want me to believe that this girl was loyal, and when you guys saw the story, y'all sit there and say, oh, well, she can squabble and she'll beat you down. Stop it. Y'all keep up with this internet bullshit drama. Because apparently the people that say that she can beat them up, apparently you can't fight. If you will sit there and boost this girl up based on her fighting skills, bitch, that mean you can't fight. That mean you ain't got them skills to pay them bills. Because I ain't never boosted nobody up on their abilities in the ring when all I do is fight men. I fight men, baby. I fight men. I ain't got time to be fighting you hoes. I need a challenge. So when you sit there and say another bitch that fight dudes can fight, then you meet a whole bunch of dudes and a whole bunch of females that fight dudes. What's the difference? But you're going to hype her up. But that means that what quality of life do you do? Do you hype yourself up? Hype yourself up. Why would you hype up another individual when you can hype yourself, and then you sit to say the girl loved the Lord, but the girl constantly naked. The girl ain't never got no clothes on. You know what I'm saying? You can't say t-shirt and my panties on is clothes. No, it's not. Clothes, guys. Jeans, shirt, clothes. Not one day looking like a girl and the next day looking like a fucking dude. Y'all keep her busy. Y'all keep her algorithm going. Y'all keep money in her pocket. But with all that money that she got in her pocket, why is none of it going to Junior? Junior should have a way better quality of life than what he's doing. She's waiting for y'all in that P.O. box to ding-a-ding-a-ding so she can see what y'all got her, since she told y'all what her son like. Or is it that she likes it and she prefers to put on a facade and don't give her fans credit for everything that they're doing for her? She's sitting here making a memorial of everything that she said her fans gave her, but you don't have nothing, no toys, no devices, no nothing for Junior. Where is Junior iPad? Where is Junior's cell phone? I see kids with cell phones now, babies, 3-year-olds. Why he ain't with that fake ass daddy thing that you probably put together on AI and make it seem like he said daddy. And Blueface dumbass is going along with it because he ain't got nothing better to fucking do but go along with the bullshit and the drama and the lies to keep his algorithm going. Because Nevaeh is not all that interesting. And And everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. If you don't like what I'm saying, I understand. That's your fad. That's your favorite. But she's not mine. I don't like her. I don't like people like her. You know what I'm saying? And the real eater is the Siki. Period. Period. The real eater is the Siki. The one that got the real hands is the Siki. Not no Krishan Malone. Krishan know how to cry real good. It's sad. But Sean Davy Wave made a great point. He wanted to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, me personally, I don't even think but he believed any good in her. But he wants to know what the audience think. And I do too. I want to know what you guys really think when y'all watch these cliplets that I'm about to put on. And I want your honest opinion, because we had to go from the beginning again. And it's sad that we have to constantly keep on bringing up Karan Kane when all he wanted was to know if he was the father, and he would have moved on by this business. But the fact that he lost his life talking about Sean Malone and Lisa Malone, talking about how Charlotte was a lot lizard, and she was sitting here going to the truck stops, giving it up, giving it down, slopping and ropping and going around. Their words, not mine. I just added a little extra little rhyme. You know what I'm saying? They said she was doing the damn thing back in the day. And so the apple don't fall from the tree. You know what I mean? Tareen they said, for entertainment purpose, was sleeping with the pastor. You saw him kiss him. Everything we saw, and you guys still don't believe it. And that's what makes it so bad. Everything we saw, clear as day. We saw her drinking. We saw her smoking. We saw her doing drugs. We saw this. And you guys still want to see the good in her. I think everybody want to see the good in everybody. But if they're not good, they're not good, baby. You know what I'm saying? Call it what it is. It is what it is. And that's the sad thing about it is you want to see good in people that are bad, and you want to see bad into people that are good. And that's what makes it so bad, because you're never going to sit there and get the true value of who this girl is if y'all constantly don't pull it out of her and make her tell the truth. Even the pastor is no good. You saw what he did to a whole family. You saw how we put that story out there where the pastor stole a church from a family. We put that out there. So out there in Baltimore, they just stealing from people. Ain't nothing good coming out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? When the pastor's son was going through what he was going through, the pastor didn't sit there and say, I'm going to pray it away. No, what did that pastor do? Her pastor at that. He took his son to the hospital. So why is it that the pastor that she follows, mind you, she's walking with this man. Why is it that this man went and took his son to the doctor, but ain't nobody encouraging her to take her son to the doctor? And this is the church that she's around. She's around these people. She's talking to these people. You know, she's praising with these people and stuff. So why is she going to all these different churches that can't help Junior instead of taking Junior to the hospital and getting him the proper help? Y'all answer these questions. Since everybody's so far up her ass, answer those questions for me, guys. Answer those questions. Why is Junior still suffering? Why is Junior looking like he's in pain and he's laughing it off? I still ain't never heard this boy cry. I ain't never heard him cry. And that's what hurts me and really makes me look at shit differently, because I have never heard Junior cry. The one lady from the church that spoke on seeing Junior personally, she's on YouTube, and I noticed that she's been very verbal, but I also noticed that she's been speaking a lot of stuff that we done seen and talked about on the internet. So So am I mad at Auntie Sam and all these people that don't want to keep on covering this story and they're tired of seeing a baby suffer? No, I'm not. But I'm also going to say this. Auntie Sam spoke the truth about Ronnie and who did it from day one. She was the first person I ever heard talk about Ronnie. And it was so crazy that I always talked about the situation, Ronnie. I always felt that he, you know what I mean, as a young person, you can't get mad because I got young kids. And they stupid. And at one point in time, I was young and stupid. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I still got my life, because it's numerous situations, me being around a man I shouldn't have been around, I could have lost my life. Noodle knocking the boots. Noodle knocking. If you know what noodle knocking is, holla back. Because if you know what noodle knocking is, that means it was some noodle knocking the boots every damn day. If you know what noodle knocking is, you will know that it was a lot of people losing their lives, especially in the 90s, especially in the early 2000s. And then this girl brought back a level of disrespect to the internet that I didn't think I ever would see. And y'all praise it. I think that's what makes it so bad, that y'all praise it. That y'all praise the ignorant. Y'all praise the fact that this girl was doing stuff while she was pregnant. Y'all praised it. And then sit there and say that she's a woman of God. Where? When half of you guys go to the club on Saturday and then go to church on Sunday and say, God, I'm sorry on Monday. But don't even believe what you're saying, because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, y'all go to work and club on those days and talk shit, smoke, and do everything. Drink, do everything. Ain't nobody perfect. I sure in the hell ain't perfect. But I ain't never sit here and said that I abuse. You ain't never seen me abuse my kids. You ain't never seen me do the things. And if I did, my kids wouldn't be with me. If I did some stupid shit like that, my kids wouldn't be with me. So why is it that this girl still got this baby? Is CPS in it? Did CPS step in, and that's the reason why she being extra nice to Junior? Is she getting the medical attention with that fake make-lift jungle gym that she thought she was doing, but you ain't seen her do it no more? You notice she'll do something once, and then you don't never see her no more, just to shut y'all up. Be like, look, I did something, knowing damn well y'all done sit there and got that Fisher Price from when Junior was 3. It's up to 3. But why is he hanging? Knowing damn well he ain't supposed to be dangling. He's supposed to be straight up. His legs supposed to be locked so he can move them. We done seen, Sean Davy Wade done showed us numerous videos of babies that's going through like Junior, and they're striving, they're walking. You know what I mean? It ain't a perfect walk, but it's their walk. Looking good, just something that tears you up and make you want to cry and be like, yes, baby, you did it. You did it. I'm proud of you, baby. You did it. That's what we like to see. We want to see Junior walking. We want to see Junior eating a regular meal. We want to see Junior not with that nasty, disgusting bottle that she showed. Knowing damn well, when the last time you wiped the nipple off, you cleaned in the inside of the nipple and got all that residue up out of there. No, you just keep on making milk or whatever that crap you put in that bottle, and you're not cleaning the bottle. That's nasty and disgusting. That baby is getting thrashed all up in his mouth from sucking on that bottle. I'm surprised that this baby ain't got rotten teeth. Have you even taken your baby to the dentist? Because my baby's been going to the dentist since they was 12 months old. Yes, when they start getting teeth, you take them to the dentist, baby. You take them to the dentist, honey. Yeah. The dentist, the doctor, you know what I'm saying? They got a pediatrician. Look, even my dog Papa got a pediatrician. I take my dog Papa, and I ain't trying to compare Junior to no dog, but you got people that take their dogs to the doctor. My dog at people for being irritated, especially considering this young man still ain't got his justice. This young man still ain't got his justice. That's what makes it so bad to me. You can call the Baltimore, Maryland police right now, I dare you, and ask them what is going on with Karan Kane case, and they ain't got nothing to say to you. Do I think it's a cover-up? Yes, I do. Do I think that Geronimo Maylene and Junior is a cover-up? Yes, I do. Why they're protecting this girl? I don't know. Who is she snitching on this time? Who is she running up into this time? Is she really trying to get Blueface down even more so? Is Blueface that stupid that he don't see that he about to go down even more? Why would you keep on having somebody in your circle that wanted you dead? That sat there and said that I'm going to take my son to your grave. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if Blueface dies, she'll go to his grave and probably throw a duke on the grave. She don't like no Blueface. She can't stand Blueface. I believe they really in real life can't stand each other. They doing all this bullshit for media, but in real life can't stand each other. Y'all keep on saying that Blueface and Krishan in love with each other. If y'all don't stop lying, ain't no love there. Because love is not pain. Love ain't pain. Ain't nothing good about that situation. Nothing. Ain't nothing good about Blueface and no Krishan situation. But y'all can keep on, y'all play it like y'all play it. You know what I'm saying? I always sit there and say that. Play it like y'all play it. Y'all keep on letting the internet win. Y'all keep on letting the internet lie to you. Y'all keep on letting the internet do what it do. That's why a lot of people going to jail, a lot of people hurt, a lot of people in captivity, because they like to be in internet land and not face reality. And reality is, for entertainment purpose only, Krishan got away with murder. And she's getting away with hurting her child. It's no more for me to say. For entertainment purposes only. Geronimo, Maylene, Junior, Karan Kane, and if she get a chance to get away with it when it comes to Blueface, she will. Because you think she not still talking to 33? You still think she ain't talking to that? You know what I'm saying? Remember what that Crip girl said. Bookie, when y'all sit there and go around and encourage fake prophets, y'all get what y'all deserve. The girl had a whole rally, and guess what happened? It got shot up. Don't nobody want to hear her fake ass, no coherent ass music. Can't even understand what the bitch is saying half the time. But y'all keep on letting her play in y'all face. Y'all keep on letting her doing y'all wrong. And y'all keep on letting her do what she do. In the end, God done showed up and showed out numerous times. It's for y'all to believe it now. But I forgot this is the devil's world and the devil's playground. And we are God-fearing people, and we don't care to play in it. I don't care to play in the playground. Ain't nothing there for me. Ain't nothing there for me. Men and women of God, stand up. Men and women of God, stand up. Stand 10 toes down for justice for Karan Kane and his family. When they sit there and say that Karan Kane got his justice, and they spoke out who killed Karan Kane, then y'all not going to hear me say no more about this. But until then, and this girl walking around like everything okay and stuff like that, knowing damn well she on pins and needles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting here invested in a fake boxing. Y'all invested in some fake ass boxing. These motherfuckers get paid to throw fights. They get paid to throw fights. Get paid. That's crazy that everybody that's been encountered with this girl done disappeared. Marsh, Janice, Bino doing his own thing, but he ain't speaking on her. 33. What's that one pretty boy she called herself being with? You know what I'm saying? She had more, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you want to do a competition between Blueface and Chris Sean, shit, neither one of them win because they all fucking with trash. It's the dog in them. I like the attitude. Neither one of them got good home training. Look how Carlissa be talking. You know what I'm saying? Look how sometimes when Chris Sean family come out, China, especially China ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody is as bad as China because nobody talks bad about the girl until she do something to them. China been running her mouth since day one. That's the reason why Tristan is under trial right now for lying on Tasiki. His karma is that bitch that's about to put him up under the jail from him kidnapping her. So you can tell all the family got some fucked up issues in them. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Chastity, she got an unaliving on her. I think all of them got unalivings of their mates. So what type of family is this where, I mean, I keep saying it the same thing. I ain't gonna keep not saying it. Are they some mobsters or something? Like, you know, and if they are, they're not very good at it. Oh, no, sorry. If they are, they're not very good at it because Krishan get caught every time. Because she don't know how to keep her ass off the fucking internet. But anyway, justice for Karan King, hashtag save Junior. Junior is still here. We still have time to save him. Keep posting videos about Junior because the more videos that we post about him and he's not forgotten, then he will stay alive. Because as long as people are talking about Junior, asking about Junior, wanting to know what Junior is doing, we keep Junior alive. We keep Junior alive. The moment we stop talking about him and start forgetting about him, that's when something gonna happen to Junior, guys. So let's keep the algorithm going for Junior. Let's keep it going for him. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't help Karan Kane. Unfortunately, we still want to know who murdered him. We still want to know who took him out. We still want to know. I'm not giving up on that because I know who did it for entertainment purposes only. Why that bitch ain't in jail is beyond me, but we all know who did it. We all know who did it. And I pray to God, for entertainment purpose only, Quail and all them that has something to do with this go down. Whack 100, Quail, Chris Sean, if Blueface has something to do with freedom from jail, Carlissa, if Jada has something to do with it, shit, I don't give a fuck if I do like the bitch. I like Ronnie more. So if any of them had anything to do with it, and I'm telling you guys, y'all don't believe me, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm sitting here giving you the lineup. In the spirit, God has been talking. God has been giving me many downloads. I even did the demonstration of how I think it went down in Ronnie's car. With the throwing of the money and stuff like that in the car, and stuff like that. As soon as he put his head down, pow. Where the CC? Where's the cameras? Where is his gun? You know, they said that he had a gun on him. Did they retrieve his gun? Because they said the boy didn't go nowhere without a gun. Where is his wallet? Where is his phones? Where's the CC cameras? Where is all of it? Did they snatch his gun and kill him with his own gun? I mean, what the fuck is going on here, guys, in Baltimore? That y'all playing with it. Do y'all hate this boy that bad that y'all don't want to solve his murder? That y'all want Chris Sean to stay out here in the world and keep on torturing people? Y'all like playing in the devil's playground? Y'all like playing with the devil? It's better than playing with God because I prefer to play with God. I prefer to be on God's side. I prefer to be around Jesus Christ. I prefer the power of God. I don't know what y'all prefer. I don't know what y'all here to come to do, but I here to praise the Lord. I'm here to praise the Lord. Not demons, not fake prophets, not people that say they love the Lord and doing everything but. The girl ain't took a break from circular music and drinking and smoking. Y'all just think she doing it because she says she doing it. So y'all go and watch these clippings. Let me know what you think. Be honest. Is every two sides to the story. Is your truth, their truth, our truth, and the truth. And until Quran Kane murder gets solved, we need his truth. We need to save Junior, because he is the center of all this. He is the reason for the season. Save that baby. Save that baby. Don't let Quran murder go in vain if something happened to Junior, because that's what he was fighting for. I don't care what nobody say. That man was fighting for that baby. That man was fighting for that baby. So it's time for us to continue on fighting for that baby. And I love you, and happy Saturday, and God bless.
Quit. Faith over fear. I am too anointed to quit. Faith over fear.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I go by Whoop-De-Woo, and over here there are no faves. If you don't like the fact that I'm talking about your fave, feel free to leave at any time. You don't have to let me know that you're leaving. I will be okay, and so will you. So today we have Krishan. Here she is, shape-shifting as always. But the reason behind this video today is because somebody commented on a video that I did a few days ago, and they said, Krishan is watching your video. And I said, what does that mean? And so I found a replay of her stream, and I had to scrub through it quite a bit because I was not going to watch the whole thing. Y'all know I do not watch Krishan streams, Blueface streams, Jaden, Nevaeh. I do not watch these people's streams. I just review the clips. So I found exactly what the person was talking about, and they were talking about Krishan's chains. So she felt the need to explain them today. We're going to go back and we're going to review what I said about her 3 cross chains a few videos ago or a few days ago. And then we're going to get into what Krishan had to say about them. Let's go. Complex espionage scenario involving 3-way deception, or in a religious context, a specific style of crucifix. The term shifts in meaning based on whether it is used as a figure of speech or as a physical symbol. The figurative meaning, deception and betrayal. In everyday language, double crossing means betraying someone who trusts you. A triple cross takes this a step further. The double cross, betraying a partner or an ally. The triple cross, an additional deeper layer of deception where you pretend to betray your ally to an enemy, only to feed the enemy false information or betray them in return. It is essentially a betrayal of a betrayal. In pop culture, it is frequently used in spy thrillers, heist stories, and crime films to describe a situation with so many twists and hidden motives that even the characters being deceived end up deceiving the mastermind. Number 2, the religious meaning, the 3 crosses of Calvary. In Christianity, the phrase often refers to the historical execution site at Calvary, where Jesus Christ was crucified along 2 thieves. The symbolism. The 3 crosses are often depicted together in art, jewelry, or tattoos. The central cross represents Jesus, while the 2 flanking crosses represent the 2 thieves, one who mocked Jesus and one who repented, symbolizing humanity's free will to choose between the faith and rejection. Now, so that was a brief recap of the video that I made. And in the video, I said that it could either be biblical or satanic, but of course, Krishan went to the biblical meaning. And this is what she had to say about her 3 chains.
Go free. I keep pushing, I push the buttons.
The middle of this part is a zoom.
Crazy no.
Alright, bet.
Y'all, I'm sweaty.
Let's get it.
So I got 3 crosses on my neck because when Jesus died, there was 3 crosses, and one gave his life to the Lord, one mocked him, and one was the Son of God. So I got 3 crosses on the side of my face. It used to just be crosses before I put his face there, but it's still there. The cross is still there. This is a journey. I got a lot of content in store. Just
So that was Krishan talking about the three crosses. And it doesn't change anything, you know? It's still the biblical meaning, you know. Krishan named her child Jesus for a reason. Well, his middle name is Jesus for a reason. And the one that mocked Jesus is Blueface. And the one that supposedly gave her life to God and repented is Krishan. Even though we know she hasn't repented at all, the whole church act thing is just an act. Clearly because she's not even into it anymore, right? Now that Krishan has a little money in her pocket and Blueface is back in the picture, y'all have not seen Krishan in anybody's church in weeks. Now, I want to say this too. Krishan did have 3 crosses on her face at one time. And then she covered it up with Blueface. And that's because y'all remember when Krishan got that tattoo of Blueface on the side of her face, her and Blueface had made up. He had accepted her back into his life. He was letting her live in the house with Junior, all that. And that's when she got that tattoo and covered up the 3 crosses. Why do y'all think that is? Because Blueface wasn't mocking Junior anymore? You know? And I want to say this too, right? We may be reaching, me and the person that commented that she was watching my video, we may be reaching. However, it's just funny that we never had an explanation for the 3 crosses until 3 days, or actually 2 days after I post a video breaking down her 3 crosses. I also want to get into this previous video, and I don't know how many people remember this, but this happened 7 days after Junior was born, right? And this has a lot of significance. So let's get into this video.
Get your hands on him, Didi. That is above every name. We dedicate this child unto you. We dedicate his life unto you. And every attack that's set up against them, we render it null and void. Now, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, cover her, cover him. And even as it relates to his father, we cover him in prayer. Every attack that the devil has against his life, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, we decree that blessings shall abound on you, Krishan, that you are a product of the purpose of God and not just a product of your parents' passion. That God foreknew you, and before you were formed in your mama's belly, he ordained you, and he called you to speak to nations and turn a generation around for his glory. I thank you, Father, that he will excel academically, he will excel in life, he will bring honor to his parents' name. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, will you have, Didi?
I agree.
So shall it be. Deborah, you have anything? In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And all who are in agreement, shout amen. Amen. I said shout it.
Now, of course, that was Krishan on the 7th day. I really want everybody to think about this for a minute. Krishan did this on the 7th day for her child whose middle name is Jesus. And then she has 3 crosses on talking about Jesus, the one who mocked Jesus, and the one who repented and gave herself to Christ, or whatever the fuck she said. This is Krishan playing in everybody's face, and she is absolutely waiting to sacrifice her child. She's waiting on him to die, everything. It's all right in front of our face. Everybody knows this. So I don't know why she's still on camera playing, acting like she doesn't know what anybody's talking about. Krishan, I'm sure you're going to watch this video too, boo. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think I have anything else for this video. That was it. Thank you. there is still a narrative going around that Krishan did not know she was pregnant until she was 5 months along when she tried to get an abortion. And that is not true at all. So we're going to go over how Krishan found out that she was pregnant and announced, well, she announced that she was pregnant on Blue's birthday. She knew before that. And then she tried to get an abortion at 5 months. So we are going to start off with something that happened this week, which was Krishan's altar, of course, and her explanation of the altar. Because in my opinion, and you guys can drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. But in my opinion, it looks like Krishan is kind of scrambling to explain this altar. Like she's nervous about the fact that people caught on to what she was doing. Um, uh, and she just wants to get rid of Junior. That's what a lot of people got from her altar. But we're going to take a look at it and we're going to discuss it. Let's get started with the first video.
You are our morning peace and our daily strength. You are the God who never sleeps, the God who never fails, the God who never grows weary of hearing our voices. You are the one who carries us when we cannot carry ourselves. And so we offer you the first thought of our day, not worry, not fear, not pressure, but you, our Saviour, our Shepherd, our Redeemer, our King. Today, Lord, we set the goal of our day, not success, not perfection, not productivity, but to know you more and love you deeper. Because one step closer to you is better than 1,000 steps toward anything else. One whisper from you can do more for our lives than hours of striving on our own.
So that was a video of Krishan showing her altar. And the next video that we're going to look at, she's explaining the altar and she calls it collectives. Krishan, if you're watching this video, the word is collectibles, not collectives. It's not the same thing. But that's what Krishan says she has. Now, if you were paying attention to this video, you can see she has Junior shoes on like a prayer cloth. She has like a couple other of his things set up. And it just gives weird. And like I said, if you follow me on X, I talked about earlier this week that it's very performative as far as her showing how much of a Christian she is. Even like the most religious or church-like people you know, they don't really do all this extra stuff. With Krishan, it's like everywhere she goes, she has to include a religious phrase in everything she does, or everything has to have a cross on it, Jesus this, Jesus that. But all of her behavior behind the scenes does not align with what she puts out on the internet. But so that's why it's kind of easier for people to believe that this is an altar versus her collectives, as she calls it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the next video of her explaining her altars.
Not an altar, this is just a collective. All my supporters, it just remind me of things what I used to do. Like, look, okay, this was a time frame where I supported a small business owner at this local flea market in California, and then this been through war. It stayed in my car, but I always brought it anywhere I ever laid my head at. That's just that cross was just say cute to me. All these collectives for my supporters. I'm praying. Socks. I'm not sleeping. I'm praying socks. Come on now. Then these nails, the Yahweh holy hand nails. It has holy hands. If you can read, it got my son. These are cute. I will never wear these because it has Yahweh on them. Yahweh right here. So like, come on now. And then like this cup, bro. It has scripture on it, but I would never drink from it because I just thought it was so perfect. Oh yeah, this is for my sister. She gave me a scarf with a prayer and scripture on here. I just thought these was collectives of love and support. That's why it's next to my bed.
So that was Krishan with her collectives and trying to explain the altars. And if you go back, let me mute it because I don't want to hear her. But if you go back and look at it, like, look at how fast she's moving and stuff like that. And like she's trying to quickly explain what is what. And Krishan, we don't believe you, boo. We don't at all. You're not a religious person, Krishan. You're just not. And I fully believe that it is an altar. She's getting ready for Junior to transition, and she's praying for that because she does not want that little boy at all. She's never wanted him. But now let's go ahead and get into a look into Krishan's pregnancy and how it kind of went and the fighting she did during her pregnancy. We're going to cover the fighting first, and then we're going to go into her talking about unaliving Junior and things like that while she was pregnant. So let's go.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My goodness. Question. Oh, sorry. Everybody just start looking at me. Okay. When you're pregnant, do you hear a heartbeat or it be too early to hear one?
Hold on 1 second. I'll come talk to you in 1 second.
Okay. Cause I hope I hear 3. So 2. My emotions are crazy. They just took my blood pressure and stuff like that. And the only reason I feel like I'm so overwhelmed right now is because I'm deciding to keep it, obviously. And we're gonna have the big baby shower.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
so I forgot to leave this part uncropped, but I wanted to show the date on this. This was from January 21st, 2023. So this was the day that Krishan first announced that she was pregnant with Junior. She didn't find out when she was 5 months pregnant. She knew right away that she was pregnant. She was still drinking. She was still fighting, all that. So now we're going to get into a little bit of the fighting. This first clip that I'm going to show, this is from the exact same date that she was at the hospital. This was Krishan's first fight a few hours after leaving the hospital, getting confirmation that she was pregnant, exposing that she was pregnant, whatever you want to call it. This was the first fight Krishan had. And we're just going to go from there.
The car! We just missed it. Shit. Wow, we were just... Wait. I thought it was... What is going on? She was just in front of us. How did we get here in this? He's going another car. This is Blueface right here with these white stripes on his pants. Krishan has the pink tracksuit on. I don't know, the bitch with the other pants, she was in front of us. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Stay here, you better not move. This bitch is on drugs. She's about to kill this bitch. And that's Blueface right there. Who is this girl with her titties out?
Oh no.
She can't. This girl is like a man. She looks like she's crying.
So that was Krishan's first fight while she was pregnant. Like I said, the first day. Well, actually, you know what? It's not the first fight because she knew she was pregnant before this day, but she wanted to wait until Blueface's birthday to announce that she was pregnant. As we know, Krishan has a history of announcing things on Blueface and Jaden's birthday. Maybe I'll do a video on that too, but today we're going to focus on the pregnancy. So yeah, from the very beginning, no regard for Junior's life whatsoever. We now know that she had been known that she was pregnant at this time, and she was, of course, still smoking, drinking, still fighting. So yeah, we're going to run through the next few clips. I'm not going to say anything, but I'll be back up on the screen after these clips play.
Calling me to come get his ass. Like, what? Alright, I came and got him because they get into it. I pull up, right? Because I'm looking at both ends of the street. I can't find him. I'm like, alright, his phone did. I beeped the car, I'm in a black tinted car. I beeped the car, like, beep beep. My friend, she come outside, start banging, like, she kept saying on schoolyard crib, da da. I said, bitch, where your baby father at? He called me to tell me, he told me to come pick him up. So he ain't go back in the house. Copy. So she like, what? So she get out the car. So I'm like, Krishan, you pregnant. It's cool. So I start laughing for real. So I said, so you don't know where your baby father at? So then I pulled, he like, hey yo, I'm staying blue, like yelling out the window. Now I'm following his voice. So the bitch start chasing after my truck. I get out the car, I look back, start laughing at the bitch like, why the fuck is you chasing the truck? Like,
so you took your belly out the window then?
Like, cause I'm sitting out the window with my belly out. Like, bitch, what are you chasing the car for? Like, not really forgetting, but like, I would think my sisters would come with my mom dressed, with her hair done and shit like that, just cause they all get flown out together. So they like, oh, we didn't have enough time, whatever. I don't know what's the excuse, whatever. So Tessa, she was very supportive, very just there. But I ended up fighting my other sister Tifa because she got disrespectful, all in my face, drunk as shit, acting like I'm not pregnant. So Blue, he like, you knew all this was gonna happen. You know, blah, 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 you did this to yourself. And I'm like, I feel you, yo, I really do feel you, but you gotta come, that's my story for us. So he like, okay, well, I left my peoples out of the situation of a show. You could have did the same and moved smart. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Good question. What are y'all trying to go viral for?
I'm just curious.
You all turning up like you ain't.
I can turn up. Like, what's up? I'm not drinking.
So you're not drinking anymore because of the baby?
Yeah.
Still down to throw the paws, though.
Huh?
Yeah, you ain't drinking, but you fighting.
Not that far along.
How are you dealing with the pregnancy, though? That's like a big, there's a lot going on in your body, I'm sure.
I'm excited. I don't know. I don't have nothing bad about it to say.
So this next clip I'm going to play, and I'm trying not to do too much talking because we do have a lot to go over today. But the next video I'm going to play, this was the second fight after Krishan exposed that she was pregnant. And this happened like the same week. I want to say this was like 2 or 3 days later after Krishan announced that she was pregnant. Also, this is also where one of her lawsuits stems from. If you don't know, Krishan has, I think, 5 different ongoing lawsuits. We know about James Wright. Today we're going to talk a little bit about, I want to say her name is Irby Shala, and she was either Krishan's hairdresser or makeup artist. But that is where the first clip comes from. And we're also going to talk about Rama, who is an actress from BMF, who Krishan also fought while she was pregnant. So the next clip is going to be the makeup artist. And then we're going to go, after that, we have my favorite Krishan crash out to go over. And it indeed happened while she was pregnant. So let's go to the next clip. So as you can see, this was basically like the aftermath. They didn't get the shot on camera, but this is where she punched her old hairstylist in the face. Background story is Krishan went to go see this lady to get her hair done or something, hair or makeup. I'm pretty sure it was hair though. Krishan went to go get services from this lady. Krishan was her usual self, meaning moving all over the place, having complaints about everything, trying to tell people how to do their job. And I guess the lady told another client, or she said online something like that, that she would never service Krishan again. She would never work with her again. And so this was the first time Krishan seen her after that, and she punched her. Let's look again though. Mind you, look at Krishan's, like the way she's moving, her mannerisms and stuff. This is a pregnant woman. Like, even if Krishan wasn't pregnant, this is still supposed to be a woman. And look at how she's outside acting. This is like a young man, and she's pregnant. And this is how she was acting damn near her whole pregnancy. Enough of that, though. Let's get to my favorite clip of Krishan's crash outs while pregnant. Um, let's just get to it. Y'all probably can guess which one it is, but let's get to it.
Are you looking at me?
No. Wait, listen to what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being weird.
Hey.
Look at her.
No, take her outside. Take her outside. Take her outside. For you. I don't speak for you.
Right.
That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. So now you're cut like, bro, close the blinds. Bro, close the blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Take her outside. No, I can't.
Hey, please get her outside.
Tiny, take her outside, bro. Pick her up by her ankle. No,
Talk to myself, please.
Why are you doing that?
You want to be a man? I'm going to show you.
I'm not being a man. Can you come here? Bobby, you come here.
There ain't nobody trying to grab you, woman, ever like trying to, people trying to just be respectful. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation, but right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just, she off that Hennessy, man.
Blue, can you come here? No. No, can I gotta take you out. I gotta take you out. Blue, can you come here? Why are you here like that? Can you come here? Hey, come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for?
Camera down.
Are you like Blue?
Yeah? Or you need to wet your camera. Huh? Don't worry about what. I will wet your camera.
Blue, what are you doing, my nigga? Come here.
Hold on, with you. I'm walking out with you. I'm coming with you.
Hey. I'm trying to say what? Who said what, bro? What did I say? What did I say? What do you mean? Why are you being extra?
But anyway, so you so where's that?
You know how I move. You know I don't get down like that.
So this was my favorite Krishan crash out because it really showed like the type of bitch she is basically. We now know that Krishan was in fact pregnant during this interview, and Krishan was not only raging and throwing a tantrum like we just seen during the interview, but if you remember this whole interview, she was also drinking, and she was drunk when she threw this tantrum. So she was drunk and pregnant when she threw this tantrum. So in today's times, when people sit up and they like to say, oh, well, Krishan loves her son so much, she just, you know, she doesn't want him to die, she doesn't want him to do this. This is the shit that she was doing while she was pregnant. And she hasn't changed at all. Like, she's still the same person. So I'm not understanding why it's so hard for people to believe that she has any regard for Junior's life whatsoever, because when he was in his most vulnerable state, this is how she was acting. Fighting, raging all the time. And we're not going over every single thing in this video. So these are just a few clips from how she was rolling while she was pregnant. The whole thing was a mess. The whole pregnancy, her whole pregnancy was a mess. Whether we want to talk about just the fighting part or the wishing death on him part, the whole thing was a fucking mess. So now that we've went over the fighting kind of, we're going to move into Krishan speaking negatively about her pregnancy. Just the way she talked about being pregnant was just so degenerate. And so I'm going to start the first clip. I'm going to start with, it's not necessarily her wishing any harm on Junior while she was pregnant, but it's just her speaking about her pregnancy. And I think it's important to kind of take this in and just because it really shows how she thought about her pregnancy when she first found out she was pregnant, while she was pregnant. It just shows her mindset. So we're going to take a look at that. Let's go.
Fuck! What? Because at first I wasn't getting pregnant. He was nothing at me. We were trying. Because at first I was getting pregnant and then I abort this shit. Like, ooh.
You did a lot.
3 times. with him. Then got to a point where he was like, I want a family, I want a baby with you. Have my baby, blah, blah, blah. So he started fucking the shit out of me crazy, like real crazy. So I started going on my knees still like, Lord, can I get a baby? Like, I'm not gonna kill this one. I screamed like, oh.
So that was Krishan talking about her pregnancy. And as you can see, like the way she speaks about pregnancy and being pregnant is just, it's vile. It's vile. It's degenerate. It's very much so giving like IEP hood rat basically. And that's what Krishan is. So, but I did forget, when we were talking about Krishan fighting, I forgot one, and I don't know how because I was already speaking about it, but the Rama situation. Let me get it up. So this one from Corey Lombardi, shout out to him, says Crystal Rock's lawyer filed paperwork asking to be dropped from her case with Rama, BMF actress, because she's been MIA for months. She also claims Crystal Rock stopped responding to calls, emails, messages, and she even attempted to reach her through IG stories and a PO box. If you don't know, back when Krishan was pregnant, Krishan was invited to the BET Awards. And during an after party for the BET Awards, her and Rama were in the same room. It is alleged that by Rama that Krishan would not let her leave the room and that Krishan put hands on her while she was pregnant. Not Rama was pregnant, but Krishan was pregnant with Junior when she put hands on Rama. So she filed a lawsuit for, I believe it was kidnapping, because once you won't let someone leave a room, it is a kidnapping charge. And then, of course, assault. And this case has been going on for, I want to say, like a year or two now. And that may be a video too, where we just talk about Krishan's cases. But this is where the case is at right now. Krishan, of course, is not responding to anything. So Krishan's lawyer that she had for this case is asking to be taken off the case. And like I said, this happened back when Krishan was pregnant. So a follow-up to this, Corey also says, the lawyer says, Crystal Rock, stop paying legal fees too. You know it's bad when your own lawyer got to schedule a whole hearing just to get removed as your client's attorney. She ain't run off on the plug. Shawty ran off on her lawyer. And Krishan is known for that. And like I said, she does have multiple lawsuits. And I want to say every lawsuit that Krishan has, aside from the James Wright incident, she accrued while pregnant. This situation with Rama, the one with Urbishala that we talked about earlier, she got that while she was pregnant. And I don't know if she was pregnant when she put hands on her fan or not, but that is another lawsuit that Krishan has. But anyway, let's go ahead and we're going to jump back into Krishan speaking about basically wanting to get rid of Junior while pregnant. I'm gonna let these clips play and then I'm gonna come back in at the end. Yeah, let's get to it.
Get this abortion, huh? Not real shit. I don't know what to do. That's why I'm like, damn, I might just kill this baby. I'm just working myself. Oh, yeah. Today, knowing I don't want a child no more. I don't want no fucking kid no more. I don't think I want to be a girlfriend.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
you got no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No, you can't have no fucking liquor.
You don't want to have a kid? I don't want to have a kid. And I know it's his kid. I don't care. I'm still killing it. That's the fun part about it. Can we go? Where we going?
Listen to yourself.
What? I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it no more. I give the fuck up.
You don't have to deal with him. You still can raise your baby. You gotta leave your emotions out of it.
Sometimes I left it out. I got no emotions no more.
Alright, so you cannot do that to the baby no more.
Cause that's his baby. I don't want his baby. I don't want to have nobody baby no more, bro. He want me to keep it, and I'm in the mindset I gotta get rid of this child. Like, sorry, but like, if a man consistently trying to beat you up on something about, all right, we planted it, whatever, but then they want the kid no more, whatever. Like, I'm not the type to be like, I'm gonna keep it regardless. I'm going like, damn, I'm gonna go through the motions. Like, damn, I'm really gonna kill this shit. So, on God, at that clinic shit, I'm thinking like, alright, you see the baby, whatever, see how far it is, and then just get that bush. Right? So my mom was like, no, you gonna keep it. So she like, you gonna keep it, you gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? And then when we took her like, stop. Like, it made me feel like I had to get a test sheet. So I was just like,
I'll be getting you prepped for your ultrasound if you'd like to follow me. This is the face. That's the lower lip, upper lip. You are 20 weeks pregnant.
Was it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
Mom, I'm not talking to you.
In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time.
It's really up to her to be like, yeah, I'm doing this, y'all.
So those were a few more clips of Krishan talking about getting rid of Junior. Next, we're going to kind of talk about, my bad, y'all. I lost my train of thought. Next, we're going to talk about a few different allegations that have been made towards Krishan and the treatment of Junior. I'm going to go pull some receipts up, but here y'all watch Krishan's crash out for a few minutes or a minute. It's not going to be that long, but I'll be right back.
Are you looking at me?
No. Wait, this is what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being weird.
Hey. No, take her outside. Take her outside. For you. I don't speak for you.
Right.
That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. So now you're cut like, bro, close the blinds. Bro, close the blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Take her outside. No, I can't.
Hey, please get her outside.
Tiny, take her outside, bro. Pick her up by her ankle.
No, Tom, help, please.
Why are you doing that?
You want to be a man? I'm going to show you.
I'm not being a man. Can you come here? Bobby, can you come here?
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to grab you, woman, ever like people trying to just be respectful. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation, but right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just, she off that Hennessy, man.
Blue, can you come here? No. No, can I gotta take you. I gotta take you. Blue, can you come here? Like that. Can you come here? Hey, come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for? Camera down. Hurry up, Blue.
Yeah? Or you needed to wet your camera.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't worry about what. I will wet your camera.
Blue, what are you doing, my nigga? Come here.
I'm walking out with you. I'm coming with you.
Hey.
2, 3.
You said what, bro? What did I say? What did I say? What do you mean? Why are you being extra?
But anyway, so so where's that?
You know how I move, you know I don't get down like that.
Are you looking at me?
No. Wait, this is what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being weird.
Hey. No, take her outside. Take her outside. For you. I don't speak for you.
Right.
That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. So now you're cut like, bro, close the blinds. Bro, close the blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Take her outside. No, I can't.
Hey.
Tiny, take her outside, bro. Pick her up by her ankle.
No, Tom, help, please.
Why are you doing that?
You want to be a man? I'm going to show you.
I'm not being a man. Can you come here? Can you come here? Bobby, can you come here?
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to grab you, woman, ever like to.
Okay, y'all. So now we're going to get into kind of talking about a few allegations towards Krishan about Junior. And we're going to start with, there was a girl, and it was back around the time Krishan got into the fight in LA with the Crips or the Criplets, whatever. There was a girl that came out And she was talking about how she had seen Junior, I want to say it was Junior, Chastity, Luella, and Krishan at the laundromat, but it might have just been Junior and Krishan. But she had a lot to say. And this is coming directly from E Toxic Tea. Shout out to her. This is an exclusive from her. She did actually talk to her in the DM. So we're going to just take a look at those DMs. So here's my post that I made about it. Man, Krishan better go home. Somebody really need to get Junior away from her. And it is a lot of tea. So let's get into the first messages. So it says she was supposed to get packed out. In which some of us, like if you're on the if you pay attention to what goes on behind the scenes, you knew the fight in LA was already supposed to happen, and she was supposed to get done a lot worse than what she was. They were actually truly supposed to hurt Krishan, but I digress. So yeah, it says, yeah, she was supposed to get packed out. That's why all those girls was trying, but the guys was holding them back because the guys had another angle. They wanted to befriend her and be nice to her so they could rob her later. My whole family on my father's side is 5 generations of gang culture. I'm not even a gang member, but when she said crab, I was lightweight offended, and I wanted something to happen to her because she's disrespecting my entire family, my brothers, my uncles, and she really walking around here like she untouchable. That's why I hate that they didn't get her the way they want to get her. And Tati told me she wasn't even going to try and fight her. She really wanted to explain to her that she has to watch her mouth out here in California because people get offended, and she tried to act dumb like, well, Blue is a Crip and his restaurant is called House of Crabs. That girl slapped her, didn't ask anybody to fight her. The girl that slapped her isn't scary. She would have ran that fade, but Tati tried to talk to her first, but she knows that she will have to press her because her homeboy put a green light out on her, and she was supposed to fight her if she got disrespectful, and she did. It was another girl next to the one, and I slapped her, told her all the little homegirls, da 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 da. Okay, this is the one that I was really looking for. I warned this girl that day and at the car wash because if you look at that live where she was sitting on the ground a couple of days ago at the end of her live, she looked up at me and she said, "Thank you. Good looking out." I was there to warn her about all this. But when I seen that baby bent like a pretzel, dirty and smelly, in that stroller with bags on it, I got so mad that I almost cried because she was just in the mall 20 minutes before that in a Louis Vuitton store buying some shoes and a purse, and her son had on pajamas, and Marsha's niece was with her, and she had on no shoes. But she walks. But she walked. She might have been like 2. She was able to go to the Laker game because the guys who took her to the parade. That's 3. That's these Mexicans. They got money out here. They have an auto body shop. It's called Collision Tech. They paid her for promotion and they invited her to a suite at the basketball game. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack there, but what I was really wanting to get out of that was this part where she was talking about how dirty Junior was in his stroller and that he had a stench and that he was bent up, basically. And also, along with what she's talking about, Krishan is involved in a lot of bullshit on the back end. She is. And one of these things with the whole Crip thing, one thing that I said a lot when this happened was that Krishan had no business being out in LA messing around with the Crips, basically. She had no business taking Junior out there, but she has no regard for Junior's life or her own. She likes to play with people, and she would rather play these games than try to keep herself safe, basically. So that was one thing those are things that I kind of wanted to point out from that. Next, we're going to move into an allegation that was made as far as Krishan trying to get Junior kidnapped and sell him to the black market. Now, this comes from Peter is that dude. I'm not going to put allegedly on this because Peter is very thorough. And everything that I'm not going to say everything, but a lot of things that Peter has put on the table so far have actually turned out to be true. So I believe what he says. I don't have any doubt in him whatsoever. If you doubt him, I don't know what to tell you. You guys don't have to argue about it in the comments, anything, because I see how y'all do on Reddit and everything else. But we believe Peter over here. So Peter, a few months back, and I posted about this on X as well. My post says, "Oh, Krishan serious about getting rid of Junior." The only reason he's still here right now is because the man Krishan paid a deposit to get rid of him didn't show up. Krishan, you a dirty bitch, the lowest of low, because she is. But let's get into what Peter said. 304, whenever Peter says 304, he's talking about Krishan. Still trying to figure out how to sell her kid. The kidnapping plan didn't work, so she for sure planning something else. And then he says it didn't work because the nigga didn't show up. They thought it was a trap. I got the paperwork on that, or I got the receipts on that. So basically, Krishan went on the black market. She was trying to sell Junior. I'm going to say it again in case you guys didn't hear me. She was actually trying to sell Junior. She was trying to sell her child on the black market because that is how much she hates him. Krishan has no love in her heart whatsoever for Junior. And as a mother, I don't even like my kids being anywhere like where I don't know where they're at. I have to know where they're at all times. I don't like anybody that I don't know being around them, anything like that. I can't imagine trying to sell my child to anyone. Like, this is disgusting, for real. Next slide. 304 was roaming the streets after her plan didn't work and told them she would meet them 2 blocks from her hotel. And there is a video. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there's a video from a hotel worker that came out, and he said he had a story similar to this, right? He didn't know what was going on. He didn't mention anything about Krishan trying to sell Junior or anything like that, because of course he didn't know about that. But there was a hotel worker that came out, and he said that Krishan was wandering around up and down the streets high in front of his building. That she was just wandering up and down the street like she was waiting on somebody or something. And that video was released around the same time that this story was told by Peter. So for people that say that Peter is lying or this isn't true or anything else, how does someone, just a random hotel worker that has no idea what Krishan does behind the scenes, has no idea about anything, he's just coming out with a story that aligns with something Peter says as well? Didn't mention anything else except for the fact that Krishan was high and she was roaming up and down the street around where his hotel is. That's it. That's all he mentioned. And I forgot to get that video, but it'll probably appear in one of my later videos. So next one, I had somebody look up the nigga she gave a deposit to to take him from the beach, and they got records, if you know what I mean. He would have never been seen again, and that's what she wanted. And if you are wondering about the beach, the situation where Junior was left alone, everybody knows about that. The situation where Junior was left alone on the beach by himself. This is what Peter is talking about. This was that night. He was left alone by himself for a reason. That's why Junior was left far back by the shoreline, because that's what was supposed to happen. Was there was supposed to be a man she had already paid a deposit to. He was supposed to come and get Junior. That's it. But yeah. Let me see what else we got here. So we have one more to cover, but I have to go get it because it is a lot. So here, y'all are gonna watch Krishan crashing out again. I'll be right back.
Respectful. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation, but right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just she off that Hennessy, man.
Blue, can you come here? No. No, can I gotta take you out. I gotta take you out. Blue, come here. Why are you like that? Can you come here? Hey, come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for? Camera down. Hurry my Blue.
Yeah? Or you needed to wet your camera? Huh? Don't worry about what. I will wet your cat right now.
Blue, what are you doing, my nigga? Come here.
Hold on, I'm walking out with you. I'm coming with you.
Hey. I'm trying to say what? Who said what, bro? What did I say? What did I say? What do you mean? Why are you being extra?
But anyway, so so where's that?
You know how I move. You know I don't get down like that.
Okay, y'all. So the next topic that we're going to cover is the hot tea, hot chocolate situation. And that could be like a video all on its own, but we're just going to cover what she put in the text messages for today. So if you guys remember, I don't remember exactly how long ago this was. I want to say it was towards the end of last year, 2025. But Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate was given a ring by Krishan. Called her up on the phone. Hey, I don't have, I guess Bino left Krishan. Left her there with the kids. And at the time, this was after Chastity went to jail. So Chastity was, Chastity was in jail. And Krishan was also caring for Luella, who is Chastity's daughter. And like I said, there's a lot that happened with this situation. It'll probably end up being its own video because there's a lot of tea that happened with that. But we're just going to focus on what Krishan is alleged to have done by Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, or just what Hot Tea Hot Chocolate saw and put in the text messages. So the first one that we're going to look at, here we go. It says, did any hear that Krishan is supposedly pregnant? Hot Tea Hot Chocolate says she is. She said it in front of me. Give me some Henny. I'm getting rid of this baby. That's what she says now. She meant it. I don't know, but yeah, I heard it. And then Hot Tea Hot Chocolate says, we don't know if she's pregnant. I only heard her say it. Don't mean it's true. She's an impulsive liar. Lie for no reason. I'm gonna stop right there. See, that's what I mean when I talk about Krishan's fans, because they know that she is a pathological liar and she just lies all the time for no reason. For Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate to say that Krishan said that she was pregnant in front of her, and she's still second guessing whether Krishan is pregnant or not, because Krishan lies so much, especially about being pregnant. That's saying a lot. And all her fans know this. Like, this didn't just come to Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate overnight. She knows that Krishan is a liar, but she was still willing to lie for her regardless. Then it says volunteering. Somebody said her first time sleeping with Bingo, aka Hood Trash, was after CJP birthday. So after Junior's birthday. And then we got lies. It was before that. It's footage of her naked in a hotel room. And if y'all remember, that's another thing. Krishan said that she wasn't having sex with Bino, but we did see her naked in the hotel room that time. And Bino was the one that was recording her butt ass naked. So she did lie about that. So Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate's finally being honest, of course, in this. Nasty, just nasty. Hate pages don't miss a beat. Sure don't. Sure don't. Y'all always call us hate pages, but we don't miss a beat on anything. We know when that bitch be lying, just like y'all know when she lies. But hey, she's drinking a lot too. Once again, Krishan said she hasn't been drinking because she's on her spiritual journey or her religious journey, whatever. We know she's still drinking, sneaking and geeking, all that. And then it says the sad reality is that a lot of this generation is playing hopscotch with their bodies these days. It's like they don't give a damn if they catch a STD. It's like the Russian roulette, and that's sad as fuck. So they know Krishan is a hoe. And I've been saying it. That's why I don't get why like people are just so stuck on the, oh, it's only either Blueface's or Ronnie's child, as if those were only the only possibilities, because Krishan is a hoe and she's been a hoe. They know that. I don't want to pay attention to his other women because most men she deals with is like that. Blueface, Roy, she likes people baby daddies. What are we not understanding? It's not them, it's her. And that's facts. You've never seen Krishan with somebody that didn't already have a man or a baby mama or something like that. Even 33K was literally living in the house with his baby mama, and Krishan was running around saying she was going to get married to him. That's how delusional and dick crazy Krishan is. Krishan doesn't put Junior as a priority whatsoever, but she always has room to add a man to the equation, even though that man is already occupied by another woman, kids, anything. That's how she is. She very much so has a Jezebel spirit. Okay. And then it says, see Krishan and the frog are on live. Miss y'all, have a good night. He's still making a joke out of her, I see, and I just left her because I didn't agree to go to no studio. It was all just too much. I feel so different after today. So this is the meat and potatoes. We're getting to that as to what we really wanted to see as to how Krishan was treating Junior and Luella. So it says, I feel so different after today. That man could clearly care less about her. So this is when she went to go get Krishan. He left her stranded. Was she mad? She called me to bring her to Cali. And so Krishan at the time, if y'all don't remember, Krishan was in Vegas. So Bino left her stranded in Vegas, and she called Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate to come get her to take her to LA. Mind you, Krishan was claiming that she was a millionaire. She has mansions, she had a compound built, everything like that. Do you know how down bad you have to be as a so-called celebrity to call your number one fan and have them drive you from Las Vegas, Nevada to Los Angeles, California? Why couldn't you get on a flight, Krishan? You had to have your fan drive you from Vegas back to LA. I digress though. She called me to bring back to Cali. And then when I got there, she switched it up to go to the studio and watch the kids. And I told her, no, I'll watch them at my house. She didn't even care about the toe video. She told him to post it. So if y'all remember Krishan, it's right there. Krishan was sucking on Bino's toes. She tried to act afterwards like, oh no, she didn't do that. I'm on my religious journey, da 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 da. But here HTHC is saying she told him to post it. She said she was going live when she got there, and now they live. She don't care about genuine love and support. She don't care that I dropped her to go take her to Cali, which is a 5-hour drive each way. She's ungrateful and unappreciative and just I'm not even gonna start on the baby. So this is the real good part. Luella was crying for hours, starving, no bottle, no food, no nothing. She was on the phone the whole time. Krishan Jesus was just on the Krishan Jesus was just on the bed. I picked him up and hugged him so tight, kissed him, everything. I loved that. Where the kids at now? They're with her at the studio. So once again, Krishan is at the studio with the kids. We know that's a thing for her already. I got in my own car. She wanted me to go in the car. He called for her. And I was like, no, I need to be in my own car just in case I need to leave. And then oh, this right here. So we've been talking for a while about Krishan being homeless, but here's Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate saying she was trying to butter Roy up so that she could freeload at his house because once again, she didn't have anywhere to go. And he also sent her flight money because Krishan could not afford a flight. She couldn't afford shit. She was broke and homeless, busted and disgusted. I just got on the phone with Bravo. Da 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 da. Yeah, but y'all get it. So this video is almost 50 minutes long, but there's a lot of tea in here. And like I said, there's a lot of different videos that I could branch off from this and make more. Because even just this situation alone with Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate, there was so much that happened with this situation. A lot. And I think a lot of people missed a lot, or they just were completely out of the know about it. But there's a lot of tea that happened with that situation. So that may be a video too. But this last video that I have for y'all, I want to show y'all Krishan going into labor. and how selfish she was with this too.
Emergency. And just park in one of the emergency parking spaces right in the... Do that any day.
They go away.
Alright, here we go. And I don't want nobody recognizing me. It should be like, I don't need nobody taking pictures. Okay, here we go. Bye. Alright, good luck. Bye. Good luck, bye.
Hopefully it's not coming right now. Hey guys. I'm so mad because I was supposed to perform today. Hopefully it's just Braxton Hicks.
Huh?
I said, hopefully it's just Braxton Hicks.
Do you think it's just Braxton Hicks? Yeah, girl, I was walking.
So that was Krishan going in labor. Of course, selfishly, you can hear her say that she hopes it's just Braxton Hicks, and she was mad that she's in labor because she was supposed to perform that day. I've never heard a mother, that was actually excited and loved her child, um, you know, basically say that they're not excited to meet their child, that their baby is coming on the wrong day. They would have rather performed, or they would have rather go to work than meet their child, their unborn child. And this goes right back to her being in the abortion clinic asking if it was too late at 5 months. Krishan has never cared about Junior ever. Like I said, this video was just to highlight a little bit of the fighting and the wishing death on him while pregnant, as well as some of the allegations of abuse and neglect towards Junior so far. And there are more. Like a lot of the videos that I've done so far, it could be a 3 or 4 part thing. And I may break this video down even further. And dive a little deeper into some of the situations that have happened while she was pregnant, that have happened since Junior been born, everything else. But I didn't want to include the drinking and the smoking in this, because I think a lot of times that's solely what people focus on as to why Junior has the life that he has. Because there was nothing about Krishan's pregnancy that was healthy. Not at all. Krishan was smoking, drinking, fighting, raging, wishing death on Junior. She was hanging out of car windows, just doing all types of stuff, performing on stage, falling off the stage. If y'all remember, she tried to set Blueface's house on fire while she was pregnant. Like, there's so many things that Krishan has done. And so I may make a part 2 to this video just so we can highlight them some more. We can go over them some more. But yeah, there's no part of Junior's life where Junior has been safe from Krishan. And the drinking and the smoking and the drugs were not the only things that were a threat to him while Krishan was pregnant. And I think these two things too play a major part. The always fighting, the always raging, the wishing death on him. There's so much power in the tongue that people don't know about. And yeah, this is Krishan and how she handled her pregnancy. Like I said, I've said it like a million times now, but this may be, I may add a couple more parts to this too, because it's a lot. It is. And we really can't just stop at the drinking and the smoking, because that's not it. And I don't want any young girls out there to think that the way Krishan handled her pregnancy is the way to go, because it's not. This is absolute bottom of the barrel, hood rat, degenerate behavior. And none of it was conducive to a healthy pregnancy. And Junior really did never have a chance. I thoroughly believe that even if Krishan didn't drink and smoke and snort and pop pills and all that stuff, that Junior would have still had some difficulties. I don't think he would have been as bad as he is, as he turned out to be currently. But I think that he would have still had some type of developmental issues and behavioral issues, things like that, because look who his parents are. Or at least one of his parents we can look at with no debate whatsoever. Just looking at his mom, he had no chance.
My daughter fought 3 gang members before they turned them cameras on for her to fight Krishan. Okay? And them 3 gang members have apologized to my daughter to this day. Okay? She the one originally knocked Krishan's tooth out her mouth. Just in case y'all didn't really know that. But now y'all know. Ain't no horse knocked her tooth out. That's what they told y'all because they didn't want my son to get sued for that tooth. She ain't ran into no horse. She ran into Cali Fist. She ran into this horse after she got hit. She fell into the horse. Now don't get me started now. She fell into that motherfucking horse. That's what they told y'all because they ain't want to get no lawsuit. I mean, I'm just going to say, I don't know if Callie can whoop Rock or not, but what I am going to say is when we pulled up to the show, Krishan jumps up and hits everybody. She didn't jump up to hit Callie when Andre asked her, do you want to fight her? She did not jump up. So we'll never know. We'll never know who would win the fight between Callie and
sides. If we're going to talk about when someone's doing something bad, I think we should also talk about when they're trying to do something for the good. Again, you get to interpret this video exactly how you want to. So today, it's not about my opinion. You have heard my opinion time and time again. Today, I want to hear from you. I want you to look and use your eyes, look and use your ears, and put those two things together and just simply tell me what you hear and see. And we will go from there. So without holding you any further, is Krishan Rock the worst mother ever or just simply misunderstood? Let's dive right into it.
And now, do you
because I'm celebrating.
Do you feel like you have to drink? Because something I used to do, I used to feel like I had to drink to have fun or feel normal.
No.
Do you feel that or you just like to drink?
I feel like the people that are around me that be doing it and then they like, and then when I try it, I like what it do. So
side note, I think it's important to start at the beginning, and there's even more of a beginning than this one. But she is still pregnant, so I feel that this is a decent place to start. On Jason Lee's, everyone found it extremely alarming that Krishan Rock was drinking alcohol. She was pregnant with Krishan Jr. at this time. So Jason Lee asked her a really good question, which was about, hey, do you feel obligated to drink just because you basically want to, or do you feel obligated to drink because the people around you are and you feel a certain peer pressure? Because Jason states that he has felt that way too. So I think it's important to pay attention to that. Jason found it alarming that she was drinking and also that Blueface did and said nothing about it. So again, she was pregnant while drinking in front of the world. Let's cut to Krishan Jr. being born. It didn't seem too promising, seeing a lot of the situations and places that she was bringing them around. Music videos where there's a bunch of blunt smoke, etc., and drinking, going on. If you don't remember, shout out to Krishan Bacon Cheeseburger. They definitely do. Check out this next clip. At this point, I don't feel that people were judging Krishan based off of her hanging out with certain people. I think it was more so of people starting to open up their eyes and see her being on these type of video shoots, having her son out late at night, being so young around liquor and smoke, etc. I think people were starting to kind of side-eye her. But when it started to come to a troll situation to where a whole audience of people started to attack Krishan was around the time Blueface was posting Krishan Jr.'s hernia for the world to see. And this took on a life of its own.
So in your own words, can you tell me a little bit about what we're doing just for consent purposes?
He has a hernia.
Exactly. So you have a bilateral inguinal hernia. It shouldn't be super long. We're doing it laparoscopic, so super small little dots. We're not even opening them up. So it's going to be super quick, super safe. Shouldn't be too long, but we'll also keep you updated on everything. You can ask the surgeon or anesthesia if you can come back with him. I just don't know if they'll let you. But it'll be super quick. Super quick, and I'll keep you updated the whole time. And I promise you.
The reason the hernia situation was such a big deal, besides the fact that Junior needed medical attention immediately was because Krishan, and not just her, because I think people don't give Blueface enough flack for this, they were both going around stating that Krishan Jr. was 100% healthy, that he did not have any disabilities and or special needs. Blueface posted this picture of the hernia on Twitter, and then everyone went into an uproar, including Krishan. So Krishan trolled once again by the internet spectators and Blueface to take Krishan Jr. in to get the medical attention that he needed. It let the world know that Krishan was not honest about what was going on with Junior. A lot of people kind of pushed to the side when naysayers would come forward and say, no, look at this, look at that. There's something wrong. It needs to be looked at. He needs medical attention. He needs to see a doctor. And Krishan will come forward and state the obvious, that her son was okay, although it's obvious that he is not. The people around her did not help. Tareen, which is Krishan's sister, was one of Krishan Jr.'s caregivers. She was going around stating the same exact thing, that Krishan Jr. was fine, that there wasn't anything going on with him medically. If so, that his mother would take care of it. And then Tareen says,
getting smacked around the whole way makes me end up with a full set of God tier gear. Time to take down the Yamato no Orochi and get my revenge.
This.
None of his, that's not true. He had surgery before Krishan got locked up, and he had surgery scheduled for this year from the first, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's false. And all his appointments were met, and he's perfectly fine.
Side note, it's not an issue that Tareen is coming forward admitting that Krishan Jr. needed a surgery. It's the fact that he needed two, and it's also a problem because she lied about it in the past. Even if Krishan told them, don't tell the world what's going on with my kid, it's better to say nothing than lie. So if someone was to come to me and ask me if Krishan Jr. was my nephew and what was going on with him, I would just refer them to his parents. And if you're not getting answers from them, then it just means that you don't need an answer. I'm not going to lie to save face for anyone when the child definitely needed medical attention. So again, this was also a blow to Tareen and her credibility as well. But let's keep going. Again, I think it's very important for me to kind of just sit back and let the audience decide what they want to decide. I think it's important that Krishan hears from you, not me. Krishan knows how I feel. And my feelings change here and there. And when they do, I'm honest. I let the audience know. But I'm going to let a few clips of Krishan and her parenting rock about Krishan when he was first born. And again, use your own ears, use your own eyes. Let me know what you think about what you see.
God, what is it that you know about me that would have you place me in this position? Because if you place me in this position, then you know something about me that I don't know yet. But sometimes I bring this prayer to you, God, would you open up my eyes so that I can see?
I can't even talk about him. What's wrong, baby? Hey, bro, I ain't finna keep singing. You know why? Because I can't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you serious? Because you know what I'm saying? What we finna do? You gotta clean up your little Instagram and stop fucking playing. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or we just gonna be outside, not happy. You feel me? Because obviously he outside, he not happy. Obviously I'm outside and not happy. So, that was the whole, you know, process of
he don't have trouble with he don't have gas and he don't throw up. And I thought about it, like dairy is very like harsh. I put cereal and oatmeal. Not cereal, it says cereal, but it's rice, baby rice, and baby rice. What's on? Okay. Maybe in the garbage. Baby rice. He can eat baby rice now, and what else?
The questions are low. Do you believe Carl is currently cheating? That's your question for her. Now, what
She's so cool.
are you Jerry, what do you think about that question? That's hard. We have heard this story changed multiple times over the past few days, and we're going to listen to that.
Side note, now I know you're going to want to hear at least a little bit from me about all of those clips because that was a decent amount of clips. And I will say this, the main thing that I see is someone that is inexperienced. I see someone that may not understand what it takes to be a parent and the things that you need to be looking out for as a parent when it comes to your child and being aware of their moods when they're in pain, etc. So when it comes to Krishan and Krishan Jr., I just feel that she has no idea what she's doing. And this is early on. So just because a person doesn't know what they're doing, does that make them an awful parent? And I'm asking that to you. Does that make a person an awful parent if they're inexperienced and don't know necessarily what's going on, but is trying? To me, if I was to answer the question, it's just as simple as this. I feel that everyone is inexperienced when they start. There is no perfect parent, and there isn't a rule book. What makes you a good parent from experience, I'm stating this, listening and taking constructive criticism. Because when you do those things, it just makes you a better parent. It makes you more aware of things that you may not have been paying attention to. And again, no one is perfect. So learning and listening is what's important while being a parent to a child that you may not understand or one that has special needs or disabilities. It's very important to do a lot of learning, a lot of absorbing, and listening to find out what to do instead of listening to respond.
I opened it, okay?
Oh, maybe he doesn't want.
Yeah, now for sure. Hey, it's over here.
What are you drinking? Let me see. What, you want your bottle or what? I don't know what to give you. Oh, he wants some mashed potatoes.
Are they hot? Maybe.
No. I was like, he wasn't ready for it.
Too much flavor in those mashed potatoes.
Y'all lied and said wasn't nothing wrong. It crushed my heart to look at my grandbaby and see that, and that was my first time seeing it.
Oh, God.
And it did. It crushed my heart a little bit. It did. But I love all my kids no matter what I told you, whether they slow, need a helmet, whether they got nappy hair, whether they short, funny looking. I love all my grandkids, but I ain't gonna lie. My first initial thought when I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, you ain't, I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. But you know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can...
Side note, Krishan Jr. has always had issues eating and drinking. As you see him starting off at a very young age as a newborn, having difficulty even eating something as easy as mashed potatoes. Now, they could have been hot, or he may have just not liked the taste because it does seem that they were, you know, a specialized type of mashed potato, not just like plain or just with a little bit of butter. So I do think that that is a big thing, you know, that your child doesn't eat. And that isn't something that you can figure out on your own. So I would love to hear your thoughts about that. What are your thoughts about Krishan Jr., even still to this day, which you'll see later on in this video, he still struggles to eat. Again, that could just be an inexperienced parent, or it could be looked at as neglect. You know, I just feel that it's just dependent on how you look at it, inexperience or neglect. I would like to hear your opinions on that. We also just watched Carlissa, the alleged grandmother, come forward and state that Krishan Jr. has issues with his disabilities that he was born with as well. My only issue with Carlissa coming forward and stating anything about Krishan Jr. is that she stated this not too soon after.
Like Junior? Told y'all.
Very much so. Look at them eyes.
Don't I look slow and everything? Do it again. For real. Do it again. See, don't I look like Junior? Told y'all.
Very much so. Look at them eyes.
Don't I look slow and everything? Do it again. For real.
Side note, excuse me if I have no empathy nor sympathy for someone that would make fun of a child, especially one that has disabilities and or special needs. It was very disgusting. There was nothing funny about it. There's nothing playful about that at all whatsoever. And some things you just can't come back from. I do not blame Krishan Rock for not having Junior around Carlissa. I would not want my child anywhere near an entity like that. I don't care what other people do. It does not mean that I am going to. Because Jaden allows Carlissa to be around her kids, that's Jaden. And that's between Jaden and Carlissa. That has nothing to do with Krishan. Again, Jaden and Carlissa's relationship is completely different from the relationship that Carlissa has with Krishan. And they've even put hands on each other, etc. So I would be fearful of leaving my child with someone that feels the need to put their hands and feet on me. So I'm just not going to trust you. I don't want you anywhere near my kid because I don't want you taking out anything that you feel about me on my child. So again, I do not blame Krishan for never letting Carlissa lay eyes on Krishan Jr. again. Now, do y'all look at that as she's keeping Krishan Jr. away from Carlissa? Or do you look at that as her protecting her son? Which one?
Busy. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. I don't know.
There's like 400 people here to deal with this. Is she alive still?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna shrink too. No, I'm going to the dentist. Y'all wanna come?
No, I go home.
Okay. Well, is Jack coming?
Jack's driving.
Y'all act like that. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me attend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not finna keep.
The 2026 World Cup is being held in North America. The beauty of being a host nation is that you get a free...
Side note, to give this situation a little bit of a backstory, it's simple. Krishan Rock was on the phone with Blueface while he was incarcerated. Krishan was at a Twitch event that had two separate events. One was a dance and the other was going to be her streaming. The Twitch employees were very so much aware that Krishan Jr. was in the car, but it was not their responsibility to keep an eye on him. Krishan continued her conversation, and Junior was screaming in the car, crying, and she could hear him clearly from outside because she came back in. She went to kind of nurture and, be there for her son, but she didn't do anything besides kind of let Junior know that she was in the area by letting him hear her voice, but not her going to truly attend to her child. She walks out of the room after and states that, because the chat is saying like, hey, get your son, attend to your kid. What are you doing? Get off the phone with him. And the chat was already pretty much bothered by her telling Blueface on the phone that she wasn't doing anything. It's like, well, you are. You're a mother and you're that at all times, So at that point, Krishan leaves the area again. And once she does, her fans are in the chat telling her to go attend to her child, that she needs to go and get him. He's crying. And she tells the chat that the Twitch employees, pretty much, because she couldn't have been talking about anyone else, was there to look after her son while she was streaming and talking to Blueface on the phone. But if you pay attention to while she was outside, the Twitch employees were kind of alarmed that she just left her son in there. And they were also worried for his safety because he was inside of a vehicle alone. And they felt no need to look after him because that is simply not their job. They did not sign up to babysit. They do not know Krishan, nor do they know her son. They're just simply doing their job. So the chat was very upset by Krishan leaving Krishan Jr. unattended with strangers. Let me know how you feel. Do you feel that Krishan is just because there were at least adults around her son? Or do you feel that she's not justified because they are not caregivers, nor were they being paid or assisted in looking after Krishan Jr.? She kind of just left him in there. But I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? I'm going to let a few more clips play. Again, this is more so for your consumption. I already know how I feel. I want to hear how you feel. So I'm going to let a few more clips rock and then I'll be back with my commentary.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know people don't do it. They do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry. I keep saying still on it. Them comments and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming it. Just stop calming it. Just stop calming it. And then 3.
Dead the pregnancy shit.
Yeah,
dead it. Just dead it. For real, dead the pregnancy shit.
You see me dead it.
Mom.
Like, cool, let's pop our shit. Cause you swear I do. You swear I do lying. Come on, my baby crying. Come on, girl. Why are you laughing at that? Why are you laughing at that?
September next month.
For real?
Yeah. I think I want to go to
September
Palm
when?
Springs, the 15th.
Oh, that's crazy. My son's birthday September 6th.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that last time I saw
Virgo.
you. Yeah. That's bomb. I love that. He's a Virgo.
Side note, so as you see for yourself, Krishan was even stating in one of the clips that you can drink and smoke while you're pregnant. Also leaving Krishan Jr. unattended while he's crying in the background. And it takes the chat to keep notifying her that she should go look after her son. Krishan has stated before that it is okay to let your baby cry. And I would agree if your child does not have disabilities and or special needs, because the cry is different. So it's not just like a spoiled kid in the bed crying because they want your attention or they just want to be picked up. This is a whole nother ballpark. So what do you all think? Do you think that it's safe to drink, etc. while you're pregnant? Because I mean, look at the poor condition of Krishan Jr. I would not take that as Bible and go and repeat this same behavior, because I would not want a repeat of what happened to that poor innocent child, Krishan Jr. But I would love to hear what you think.
Oh, okay. That should get rid of his cough. One thing about this medicine, it's good instantly. But then, like, you have to keep giving it to him every couple hours. See, he just coughed it all up. Good boy. Give me that. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's okay. You're doing good. You got all that phlegm up.
Better than me. How is Krishan better than me and she giving her kid Robitussin in the back of her Buick? Like, I just don't understand that. Like, in the broad daylight. How's she better than me? That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, I'm just really trying to figure it out. Like, I'm just confused, I guess. Like, bitch, you're in the back of your Buick giving cough syrup. Like, that's not my style of parenting. The hell? Like, the fuck? Ain't nobody cared about your 1997 Buick. Like, whatever.
Side note. So as you see, Krishan has made a lot of mistakes, from the situation of Krishan Jr. crying and coughing in the back seat because he was extremely ill, and her administering medicine in the back of the car. Even Jaden Alexis came forward and spoke on that, as well as forgetting Krishan Jr.'s birthday. Her stating that his birthday is September 6th, when we even know ourselves that his birthday is September 3rd, is mind-boggling. And again, it's not the first time she has forgotten his birthday. Birthdays are pretty significant to parents, and with only having one, it makes it a lot easier to remember it. And as well as his golden birthday is also this month. His birthday is September 3rd, and he's going to be turning 3 years old. So a lot of people feel as if Krishan is being negligent just in those ways by not even paying attention to things as simple as the day her son was born. But I would love to hear, again, what you think. This is about what you think, not Sean. I will be doing a follow-up, and you will hear exactly how I feel. But as of now, I just want to hear from you. We have covered a lot of the things that people may frown upon when it comes to Krishan. I think it's important to also show things that people could be happy about, or at least happy to see her trying to do. And I will give Krishan this credit. She has tried. I do feel that people feel that she can try a lot harder. I know people have a zero tolerance for a lot of the stuff that has already happened to Krishan Jr., so they don't want to see Krishan have this boy at all. And again, I'm not arguing with you at all, but I do think it is important to showcase the good as well as the bad. And in my opinion, these are some good things. So I'm going to let these clips rock again, and I'll be back with my commentary.
Okay, baby Jesus, I see you standing up, shorty, moving around. It's cool. I like how you try to walk. That's crazy. He like literally picking himself up and like walking across the sidelines of it. Like you know how when you first start swimming at the pool? You okay? Papa? You doing good. Krishan. Good boy. You know how when you swim in the pool, but you like, for him, that's a big step. Like, him trying to move us, like, on the side, like, the side of the thing by itself. Okay, I see you, baby G.
You do not want to miss what's happening there. It's going to be amazing. But man, tonight, really expectant, only because this whole week, I feel like God has just been moving and stirring in this house. And my prayer, my hope is that he's doing that in your house. He's doing that for you. And so what I love about Wednesdays is that we get to come together. The beautiful thing is no matter what this week has brought, the beautiful thing is we get to come together, and if we're coming in carrying something, if we have...
I'm locked in, a girl slapped me, and then...
What's up, champ?
Hey, beautiful boy.
Lord Champ.
Your Papa
What's up,
Coach
man?
done left you. Papa Coach done left. He done
What's up,
left the
Champ?
building.
Okay. Go ahead now.
Woo-wee. And look, they don't know nothing like me and Squeeze on it yet.
Hi, Lord Handsome.
Bye, Junior.
Boy, you talking trash, too.
Love you.
Hey, baby. Mwah.
We
All right,
love
good night.
you. All
Get
right.
some back.
Are you biting me?
Well, my closing argument is, it was an honor.
How are you? I love you, man. What are you doing? Hey! How are you? I love you, man. What are you doing?
Okay, give me five. Okay, give me five. Give me five. Give me five. Give me five. Yeah! Yeah, boy. Okay, give me five. High five. High five. High five. High five. High five. Yeah! Down low. Down low. Down low. Down low. Down low. Down low right here. Give me five. Give me five. Give me five. Down low. Down low.
Dude, this is what I do. So I'm waiting for that night. I'm like a fan coach right now. I want to see all the work that we put into her that night. And I know Zena is going to put on the show.
Exactly.
I know she is. We're expecting that. But when y'all see this girl work, y'all will go like this. Uh-oh. What they done built over there. Y'all seen her on Bad Girls.
You so cute. I was like, wow. I like your shoes, your coat, your hair, your eyebrows, your eyes, your teeth, your nose, your whole face. Your whole face, babe. Okay? I gotta read y'all his prayer book. That he's so cute, bro. He is. He a great baby. My little baby. My little baby. Okay? Where you gonna go? He been on some I can't explain it. Like okay, so alright, so I'll feed him, right? I'll feed him in his chair, right? Boom. I take him out the chair, put him on the floor. He get to like, bye. Like, you know, like, it's so cute. I can't explain it. Like, I mean, like, Krishan, he like turn his head, and it's like he know he going somewhere, and it's just funny. Like, it's just cute to me. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I've never seen him before.
Side note. Now, I know to some people, they look at these things and they're just like, Sean, that is not much. She still needs to do this. She's still not doing this, blah, blah, blah. This is all just an act. She's just doing it so that people, I get it, right? I completely understand. But it is still nice to see. Again, is Krishan the worst mother ever, or is she just simply misunderstood? And I think it's a little bit of both. I think that Krishan is misunderstood in the way that she, again, showcases her love for her son differently than normal people would. So your love may not be my love and vice versa, but it doesn't mean that we don't love. Some people shout at their kids to show love. Some people chastise their kids physically to show love. There's many different ways that we show that we care about someone. And based off of the treatment that Krishan gave Junior before, I can appreciate this energy that we just saw. I would prefer her treating her son like this, especially still being in her care, than to treat him like she was doing before. I think a lot of the audience has been so desensitized to the situation to where some people kind of prefer to see her treating Junior badly. Ask yourself, when you see Krishan doing something nice for Junior or treating Junior sweet, do you turn a blind eye or do you actually take the time to watch? Just like most people take the time to watch when they see that she's doing or saying something negative. Do you take that same time when you see her doing something with Junior or you see his club feet or something like that? It's like she has your full attention so that you can comment and say something negative. But when she's doing something that seems to showcase a good light on to her parenting and or just taking care of Junior or putting Junior to the forefront, I think we need to pay attention to those things too, so that we can compare and contrast. Instead of just paying attention to all of the negative things so that you can say negative things to her, I get it. I completely understand that. But what does that do for Junior? Insulting Krishan on a day-to-day basis all day long, how does that help him? It doesn't. So if it doesn't help him, then is that your true focus? Is your true focus truly to get him help? Or is your true focus to see something bad happen to Krishan? Which one is it? Or is it a little bit of both? Do you focus on the Junior story because you want to see his mother apprehended? Or do you focus on the Junior story because you want to see him have a resolve, solitude, and peace? Again, hating her is not going to get us any closer to it, okay?
Keeping a woman captive in Monongalia County. According to the criminal complaint, the victim says Tristan Dorsey forced her to travel from Cumberland, Maryland to Monongalia with him. The woman told deputies that he threatened her family. Deputies say Dorsey is wanted in Maryland for violent crimes and he wanted the woman to drop charges. The criminal complaint says the woman was brought to the sheriff's office after she flagged people down from the side of the road. Dorsey has a hearing set for next month. Behind bars after allegedly keeping a woman captive in Monongalia County. According to the criminal complaint, the victim says Tristan Dorsey forced her to travel from Cumberland, Maryland to Monongalia with him. The woman told deputies that he threatened her family. Deputies say Dorsey is wanted in Maryland for violent crimes and he wanted the woman to drop charges. The criminal complaint says the woman was brought to the sheriff's office after she flagged people down from the side of the road. Dorsey has a hearing set for next month. Criminal complaint, the victim said
9 to tipped $10. Are you claiming Junior again?
The fuck are y'all on, chat? Fuck are y'all on, chat? I'm a good man, chat. Chat, nothing has changed. Alright? That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing has changed. Cool.